Right, good afternoon everyone. Here we've got a very special 2015 110 XS utility, and it's finished in the glorious shade of Corris grey, and it's got a Santorini black gloss roof from the factory. So sort of one of the most popular colour schemes. This one looks pretty standard, but there's some rather nice little additions to it that mean that it's performs and drives much better than it did when it left the factory. But as you can see from this sort of very brief walk around here, it's in lovely nick, and the paintwork is absolutely superb, and it's just a great colour, this Corris grey. It's a slightly darker shade than the sort of slightly more modern slightly older greys like the Stornoway, etc. Slightly deeper shade of grey. So let's just have a quick look at the back here. So you can see that the rear cross member has been painted in gloss black, and that has been done by CSK Land Rovers. They also fully undersealed the vehicle using Dinitrol products, so it's fully undersealed. The rear cross member is painted in gloss black, as is the front bumper here. And the front bumper is a DRL, daylight running light bumper, so when you turn the ignition on, these lights that you can see in the bumper here come on and just make the vehicle a little bit more visible. It's got the upgraded Y-Pack crystal headlights here, and with the standard side lights and indicators. We're still waiting for the lower grille here. Actually, this one's in very good nick, but we're going to replace that lower grille just because it's something we do on all these vehicles. But you can see behind the grille and everything, it's in really lovely condition. It's sitting on, I think, the best tyres for these, which are the 265 BF Goodrich KO2s, where they're the sort of all-terrain tyres. They were fitted in 2021 at some point, so I haven't done many miles. They last forever, and they just make the ride so much more comfortable and so much more quiet. That's the key thing. And you can see they look absolutely lovely. They've got the writing on the outside here that is easily changed. You just flip the tyres round. If you don't enjoy that look, it's got Twisted Performance mirror caps here, which are painted in the Corris grey to match, which I'm sure you'll agree looks really smart instead of just the black plastic that normally comes with it. Security bolts all round on all the external doors, etc. And all these window blocks and window frame, sorry, there's a fly there, have been painted, so there's no nasty bubbling or corrosion around here, which you normally find on a vehicle of this age. Another quite nice feature here is these security hinges for the bonnet. So normally there's 3 screws here you can just undo and take the bonnet away, and these bonnets are worth a bit of money. This one doesn't have any exposed screws, so makes it a lot easier to, a lot more difficult to steal the bonnet, and also they look really smart as well. Just open up and have a quick look inside. So, being an XS, it's got the half leather, half cloth interior trim. Sorry, there's a bit of dust from my me getting in and out, but as you can see, it's in lovely condition, no rips or tears. The cubby box is immaculate too, as is the dash, which is fitted with the standard Alpine Bluetooth stereo system, which you can stream music through, etc. We've also got down here the heated seats and air conditioning controls, electric windows, heated front screen, which is great. There's little wires in the front screen, and also being a later car, so post 64 plate, it's got switchable traction control as well. And let's have a look how many miles I've done. 64,800 and something, so call it 65,000. Just quickly, it's got these corner protectors here to protect this rubber from boots when you get in and out and scuff that bit of rubber, and it can wear out. Rear seats are in lovely condition, as are the backs of the front seats, and there's a couple of very sort of minor marks on this where people's feet go, but it's in really lovely nick and nice and clean and tidy. These rivets here are all exposed and unpainted, which is what we want to see. I'll just go around this side. And as you can see here, they're all exposed and unpainted again, which is what you want to see. These ones should be painted, just out of interest. And you'll see just down the edge here, you'll see these spot welds. That's meant to be visible. You're meant to see those. They're where the floor of the boot is sort of spot welded onto its outer panel. So do look for those when you're looking at a Landy, because it's nice to see those things are all in situ. So here we can see the rear load area. It's got a stainless steel threshold here, and it's all very, very tidy. The backs of the seats are very tidy indeed. A little bit of scratching where something's loaded there and something's just imprinted it just there, but I was going to put some rubberized checker plate on it there, so nothing to worry about. Yeah, all nicely done. So yeah, all very, very nice. And as you can see from the back here, it's got the suede Alcantara roof lining, which just gives it that really, really sort of smart feel and look to the inside. I'll just go and open the bonnet so you can see under there. So here you go. It's not the most beautiful engine bay in the world, but it's the 2.2 transit engine basically, and it's pretty well shoehorned in here, and that's why you can see why it's got the bulge in the bonnet, because this bit I'm just pointing at now is too high for the old-fashioned Defender bonnets, and therefore it has this power bulge, which you can see here, to enable that motor to be fitted. It's been remapped, so it's got the same map as the autobiography version, so the 150 brake horsepower remap and just over 400 Newton meters of torque. That was done by Gary at a live tuning on the rolling road, so it's absolutely perfected for this specific vehicle, and it just drives so nicely with that map. It's got a little bit more urgency, and the torque is just superb. It's also had a new clutch and a new output shaft, so there is no slack in the drivetrain whatsoever, and also the rear drive shaft has been replaced for one-piece ones, so there's no clonking or slack in the drivetrain. When I say this one is absolutely beautiful, it really, really is. I was looking for imperfections in the paint earlier, and I found one very small dent there from when the door opens up. They just sometimes just push in to that little area there, but other than that, the vehicle is absolutely lovely. There may be a stone chip or two on the front leading edge, but other than that, it's lovely. We've still got a bit more work to do on this car, a bit more detailing, but having one sitting on a very nice set of tyres, professionally undersealed with gloss black front bumper and gloss black cross member, with a nice remap and all the upgrades to the transmission system, the stainless steel bolts. We're going to put stainless steel mud flat brackets on. It just it makes the vehicle feel really good and really solid, and you'd never know it's done 64 and a bit thousand miles. It's just a lovely, lovely example. One thing I don't know if you can see it on this video, but along the top edge of the windscreen is a sort of a sun strip. I have to say, I thought it looked a bit strange, but it's actually really useful for stopping the glare that you get in these Defenders. I think it's quite a nice little touch. I didn't do that, it was done by the previous owner. Very easy to remove, it's just a bit of film, but it does stop some glare without having to put the sun visor down, which, if you're a bit taller like I am, does block basically 90% of your forward vision. So yeah, overall, lovely, lovely vehicle, superb history. It's had 3 previous owners. She's ready to go. I hope you enjoy the video. Thanks, bye bye.